Hi everyone, hope you're doing great today.
Hey Mo!
Yeah, today, Omid, we're going to talk about something very important that keeps many of us from improvement.
So what is it?
It is called learning loop. And we're going to talk about a lot of root problems, why this happens, and how can we improve it. And by the way, this is raining outside.
Yeah, it's pouring outside.
Yeah, and you might hear these background noise raining, and this is lovely, man.
Yeah, man. Without further ado, let's start it. Have you ever been stuck in learning loop?
So what is learning loop, Amit?
I mean, when you want to learn any kind of skills, instead of practically doing it, you're gonna go for watching a lot of videos, for example, on YouTube about it, and not do anything about it.
Oh, you mean I just go and watch a lot of videos?
Yeah.
And instead of practice them sometimes, I just keep watching videos.
Exactly, man. For example, take swimming.
Okay.
Instead of actually doing swimming stuff
Uh-huh.
and practice the skill, you watch a lot of videos and not do anything about it. And you have the illusion that you are swimming well.
I think I've been through this for so long when I was learning English.
So have I, man.
I was watching a lot of YouTube videos. For example, I've subscribed to a lot of YouTube channels, but time passed by, but I didn't learn anything. And I just said, and I was thinking that why it's happening.
So what was it you were learning?
English.
Oh, you're
In
talking
terms
about English.
Yeah, when I was learning English, it was crazy. I was watching a lot of videos about how to, for example, learn grammar, how to speak better, how to speak fluent, but I've never tried to kind of speak.
You mean like nothing happened?
Yeah, I couldn't feel any progress.
So, Mo, what is the root?
Okay, we did a lot of research about this, both of us, that, and we've been curious about what is happening exactly in here. So I think the first root reason behind this is the fear of failure. And we talked about it. We talked about it as our first official podcast.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about it. This is one of the most important problem of all human beings. And so fear of failure is that we are afraid of making mistakes.
Yep, exactly.
Because in the past, if you made any mistake, you would die.
Yeah, exactly, man.
And
we talked about it.
Yeah, and I think this is the first reason behind everything. Another thing is, it's called instant dopamine hits.
Instant dopamine hit. Oh, wow, such a fancy word.
Yeah, and
Such a fancy phrase.
and
What is
this, And this means, our brain makes some chemicals when we are going to feel happy. For example, if you watch a movie, if you scroll on Instagram, if you run, for example, if you do sports, if you watch sports, whatever funny, your brain makes this. It's a kind of...
You mean this is the joy hormone?
We can call it like this, yes. Yeah. Even when you drink alcohol, it will produce whatever happiness, whatever joy will result in dopamine. So, when you watch videos, for example, you're going to be a carpenter, okay?
Yeah.
And I watch a lot of things about how to, for example, make wooden chair.
Wow.
But actually, you don't start to build a chair.
But you mean you're learning a lot, but you do not put them into effect. It means you're not just actually do this stuff.
And man, it kind of takes us to the next topic. This is called illusion of knowledge.
Illusion of knowledge.
So what does that mean first? Tell me a bit about the illusion.
I think, it means you feel you know something, but you actually don't.
So this is the illusion. This is the
Yeah.
perfect definition of illusion. You think you're doing something, but you're not.
Yup, exactly. Hey, I think for a period of time, I had this illusion that I knew I could swim, but I really couldn't. I was afraid of water. And one day with you, I experienced swimming, and I was like, oh my god, this is swimming. I'm starting to lose the fear of water.
Okay.
And that was the time when I knew that, okay, I'm beginning to know how to swim. I was in the illusion that I could swim.
Because you watched a lot of videos about how to swim?
Exactly, man.
Great. And I think this things takes us to the next step, or
What is
the
it?
next route, which is perfectionism.
Wow.
I think every time we speak about it, because I think perfectionism, like fear of failure, is always with us.
Uh-huh.
And this is like, you think, but let's talk about English again.
Yep.
You think if you know all the rules, all the grammars, all the rules in English, you can speak as best as you can. But this is not
The case.
this is not the case. It doesn't work this way. A lot of people think learning everything about English is equal to speak naturally, fluently, or speak like native speakers.
Uh-huh.
But if you don't practice it, it doesn't happen.
Yep. And you know what perfectionism does for language learners to language learners?
What?
I used to have a language learner. I think she was 18 years old.
Uh-huh.
She kept telling me, hey teacher, either I will practice 4 hours a day or I will do nothing. I was like, okay, even 15 minutes a day could do a thing. Okay?
Yeah.
But she was like, no, either I would practice for 4 or 3 hours a day for my English, my speaking, or I will do nothing. I was just thinking, oh my God, I should solve this problem. And this rooted in perfectionism.
Exactly. Many of us.
Because we all experience this.
Yeah. Whether you're going to do woodworking, or you want to learn how to swim, or you want to speak English.
Yeah.
So if you are a perfectionist, you can't kind of improve yourself, because every time you think you have to have everything perfect. This is just a point, yeah.
And let me just add something up. I think one danger thing of perfectionism is that you don't see the positive side of your job, the positive side of what you're doing.
Yeah.
And your mind will only be focused on the negative sides.
Yeah.
This is super dangerous, man, because you need the satisfaction to keep on going, okay?
Yeah.
And if we don't solve the perfectionism issue, if we don't solve this problem, we will not enjoy what we're doing.
Exactly, man.
And that is not good.
And I think if you don't fix these, or if you don't, first of all, if you don't know anything about these roots, so you're not able to change yourself, and you gotta try a lot, you gotta try very hard to fix these roots in order to improve. For example, for us, for every one of us, the first step, we mentioned it a lot, the first step is to notice the problem. And the second step is how to solve it. And now we're going to give you some practical tips on how to solve these problems. And with practice, you can kind of fix these.
Okay, so what you got, man?
So the first tip is use the 1-to-1 rule.
What is 1-to-1 rule?
It means if you, for example, study 20 minutes, if you watch a 20 minutes video on YouTube, you have to practice 20 minutes of English.
Oh.
Okay. You
good.
force yourself, you don't let yourself to fall into this trap.
You mean this way you will make the habit?
Exactly.
of doing something instead of
Yeah.
just learning about it.
You know, you're kind of like boss,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and tell yourself, hey, if you watch 20 minutes of video, you have to do 20 minutes of practice. And there is no other way.
Wow,
That's it. So you force yourself.
that is great, man.
Okay.
So-
And sometimes we have to force ourselves to do something because our brain loves to be lazy.
Yeah, procrastinate things.
Yeah. The second tip is start stupidly small.
Oh, good. So,
It means it doesn't matter how small it is.
mm-hmm.
You gotta just do it. If you know, our brain afraid of doing some big things. For example, if you tell your brain, hey, Omid, you have to study 2 hours a day from today,
Uh-huh.
you know, and you know that you didn't do anything
Yep.
so far,
Yep.
okay? And start 2 hours a day is so hard. But if you can convince your brain, if you can tell your brain that you gotta do it for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, it depends on the person.
Uh-huh.
Okay? For example, to me, 15 minutes would be okay. But no more, no less. Just keep it. Just make your habit with just 15 minutes and it will work. Or if your brain is a little bit tougher than mine, you can start with 5 minutes.
Oh, but do start it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
So,
if it is small, you know, as we talked about fear of failure or just perfectionism or everything that we talked about, 5 minutes wouldn't be scary for your brain.
so man, 1-to-1 rule and start stupidly small. What have you got for the third one?
And the last tip is make doing easy and watching hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what does that mean? For
No.
example, if you're going to study English, so and you're writing down things,
Yep.
or for example, you write everything you do during the day,
Uh-huh.
just keep your notebook close, you know, and put your phone in other room.
Uh-huh.
So in this way, you are less likely to go get your phone to watch YouTube videos, and you're just sitting down and see, okay, my phone is in another room, and I have to walk over there to get my phone and watch a video, but my notebook is close, so I
Hey.
can write down something.
Yeah, this really works. I've been trying this, I think, for a couple of months.
Uh-huh.
But you know, I put my phone in the drawer, so I'm gonna have to walk and then grab my phone. Yeah, you're right. Your brain just says, okay, you have to walk. You know, you're just seated now and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're gonna keep on doing it.
You know, our brain doesn't want to use any energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our brain loves to be lazy.
This is one of the brain's tasks.
Yes, I think to store and to save the energy
Save the energy.
as best as possible. So this is it. And there are some other things that you can do. You can personalize it for yourself based on your personalities. But there are some apps you can install it on your phone.
To do what?
To do what? For example, they limit your application.
Oh.
How? For example, you tell them that don't appear YouTube or Instagram or any other things on my phone while I'm studying.
Yeah.
Or many phones have focus mode.
Yeah.
So, for example, when you turn it on, they just show you some apps that you like. For example, if you need some application, some learning application,
Yeah.
they just show you that. Or if you're practicing things, they just show you that app and nothing else. So it's very hard to distract on that focus mode. Or they don't let your phone to send you notification.
I get you. I get
Yeah.
you.
Th-
Yeah,
these are important.
That will really work.
Okay, Umid, and as we mentioned before, if you first know what are our problems, and after that try to apply these tips, we can not easily, you know, a lot of people, a lot of videos tell you you can easily fix your problem. Man,
Yeah.
these are not easy.
You know, I know what you're saying, man.
Exactly, and these are not easy, so you gotta spend a lot of time, a lot of energy to help yourself to improve.
You know, I've been noticing that this should be our lifestyle. I mean, the personal growth thing and improving ourselves. It is not the matter of, I think, 1 or 2 months or even 1 year.
Yeah.
It should be the lifestyle of the person.
Exactly.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're not going to be successful improving ourselves.
Okay, and to sum up, you will say, I'm the kind of person that I want to improve every day. So there is no way, there is no day off.
Yeah.
There is no holiday, there is nothing. Every single day you have to think about it,
Pay attention to it.
pay attention to it, try to fix it, try to improve yourself, and never miss a day.
Yeah.
This is very important.
Yeah, thank you, Mo. That was a great topic. I really loved it.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm gonna try to put them into effect. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to do them actually instead of just listening it from you. So I think that would be enough for today's episode. So every single one of you, I hope you all grow and shine and just improve every single day.
Exactly, man.
So if you don't want to miss out on our episodes, please do hit the subscribe button. And we're going to have a lot in this podcast. This is Omid.
And this is Mo. I hope you really like this episode. And we're going to help you a lot, and we make a lot of topics for you. Hope you have a great day today.
Thank you. Stay tuned, guys.
Bye-bye.